Hello, everybody. My name is Ponce, and welcome to another episode of Vast Cuisine Stalker Appreciation. Thank you. Hold the applause until after the show. So, today we are going to be redoing this little gumdrop of a house. Now, when I first did this house, I was thinking, I did want to add a little residence in this little corner lot. I did the house, I knew it was way too small for something I had in mind. But I was like, flip it. I filled in the space, and this is the result. It's so cramped. The bathroom, it's big, but it's not really functional. Like I'd have to put the tub vertically instead of the way I've been doing them. But the only thing that worked out was the bedroom. But that wasn't enough to save the house. So the first thing that we did is we just got rid of the house. Well, first thing I did was I wanted to situate a I just wanted to grab the like whatchamacallit, the color scheme, cuz it's like whenever I do a like a remaster of a build, I always try to keep the same texture and the same functionality as the previous build. So this one definitely had to keep the green going and add the two little balconies on the house. Here I am just wrapping around the snow, and this is going to be the garage. We actually don't do much of the interior, but this episode we will be situating the exterior. Just gonna bring the this wall up a little, just to get the base of the first floor. Now I did want to keep that tree in on the lot in the area, so I basically just tried to build around it. Which overall, I'm really glad of the way that I was able to redo this area. Even with the tree, I was really happy of the way that it came out. Do feel like if I put a little more extra time in the original house, I probably would have been only just doing a furnishing this video. But I think that it came out nice. I'm glad of the way I did it, and I kind of I decided not to lose that space over the balcony, so I do a lot of overhanging lips in this house, which I think it was coolio. It was coolio. Gave the second floor some extra square footage, so that was always nice. That was always nice. Even did it over on this corner because I just really wanted it to be like a full block on the second floor. Here I am situating the roofs, making them level, and then I decided to add a couple of bay windows on the house just to give the first floor a little more shape, a little more definition, and also just a little extra space because why not? Why not? This is a very small lot, and I didn't want this house to feel too claustrophobic. Now, at the end, the original house was only one bedroom, one bath, and at the end of this video, we actually converted it into a fully functional three-bedroom, one-bath house with its own garage and a laundry room, like a full blown everything. Like we turn a tiny house into a full house. That's literally it. We gave the house steroids, and now it got a problem. um, Here we are adding that extra little corner, and then we're about to start the windows soon, like right now. Did want to keep those two windows just in the front, just to keep that thing going. Um, I also added the two windows in the back. The only problem I really did face with this house mostly was just the stairwell, and you'll see me kind of having a little bit of struggles in a few. But Overall, I'm pretty happy with the way that this house came out. It kind of reminded me of those old school Sears houses that you'd get in the catalog. Like, that's kind of what I was trying to go for. Like, I wanted it to be like one of those not cheap and easy houses, but like one of those houses that you'd probably be driving down the street and see a couple different variants of it. So there I am. I just did the first floor, and there's the second floor, and I decided to do like smooth quartz for the ceiling, because ceilings you don't really need to do much to the ceiling. Now here I am messing with these damn stairs. And like I said, even the first house I had problems with it because it's like it's such a small space, and it's like I already had the window situated, so I was just trying to figure out how to get everything to work properly. Here I am just dropping down the walls on the second floor. Had to do the walls on the second floor because I was situating the stairs like right against the wall, so it had to get done. It had to get done. But overall, I'm glad of the way I situated the stairwell. It creates a very nice and clean second story hallway, and I was even able to add a closet to the back bedroom over the stairwell, which I was very happy with. Definitely felt like one of those like tiny house builds where you have to like get creative with the space. But here we are adding the bedrooms and the bathroom. So the only bathroom in this house is right there. I'm sharing the second floor hallway, which we're about to add the floor right now. And as you can see, I decided just to go in and fill in the ceiling on the first floor. I was gonna do that, but then you also have that inner wall, and so if I was to add that there, then I would have had to delete it anyway. So, just going around making the first floor look pretty. Here I am just finishing up the ceiling in the garage. And here we are adding the windows. I already filled in the walls. So everything is basically situated, laid out. I just gotta do the plumbing and also do the last little finishing touches like lighting and all that good stuff. And I'm getting deja vu. I guess that house wasn't meant to be. There I am adding a Harry Potter themed closet. Here's the kitchen. Overall, I think that the kitchen really just stayed kind of like the same size. I do have another walkthrough of the older house, where I actually did take pictures and do all that good stuff. But there's that little laundry closet, and here I am going upstairs to do the bathroom. Indeed. Just adding another closet in that third bedroom on the first floor. Indeed. So here she is. Could bring this house to Modelo too. That's another thing that I like doing about these things is I'm also trying to situate templates and like prefabricated buildings that all I have to do is just plop it down. If I want to paint it, I'll just paint it. But here's the living room. Well, I would use this as the living room, and we are gonna use this as the living room. I just wanted to. I don't know. I'll probably change the title of this video to like a speed build. So please, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But here's the kitchen. Kind of very awkward themed kitchen, but Gonna smash through that bay window in the dining area to get to the stairwell. Nah, I'm gonna keep this as a stalker appreciation, because look at it. It's so pretty. Here's the bathroom. The only bathroom, very communal. Here's the second bedroom, and there's that closet that's above the stairwell. Nice, decent sized closet. And here's another bedroom with another closet. I don't know what I wanted to do with this. I kind of thought of flying down the stairs, but then I just flew through the building. And like I said, here's the original house. This is what we did beforehand. Nice and small, but the floor plan really didn't work on this one. Like it was just way too narrow and stuff. Like certain rooms were wide, but they were really weren't supposed to be wide. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the past, present, and future, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.